Unfortunately, one army jawan has lost his life. The others who've been injured are receiving medical treatment as we speak. Let's shift our focus now and get you an update on the alleged sex scandal case from Karnataka. HD Revanna, who's been now arrested by the SIT. He was arrested at Devegowda's house. Earlier, remember, the court had refused his anticipatory bail. But now the latest that's coming in this case, Prajwal Revanna's father, HD Revanna, has been arrested by the SIT, which is investigating this sex scandal which has gripped Karnataka and Indian politics. Let me go across to my colleague Neha, who's been tracking the developments in this case for us. Neha, the arrest of HD Revanna, of course, comes after summons was sent to him, notices were sent to him by the SIT, and he did not turn up for the investigation. Now, of course, the SIT arresting HD Revanna in this sex scandal.
Well, that's right. Of course, we're now picking up that this is a massive breakthrough in this case. HD Revanna, in fact, has been arrested by the SIT that's probing this matter. Remember, earlier today, after quite an exhaustive hearing there that lasted nearly about 2 hours, the court, of course, decided to sort of reject his anticipatory bail, and which is why we're seeing that the SIT not wasting any time, just swinging right in and making his arrest. Of course, remember, we must, of course, remind our viewers here that HD Revanna, of course, has been booked here by the SIT, not in one, but at least in 2 cases, one of kidnap and the other, of course, that pertains to those videos that were leaked. As far as the victim, of course, over here in concern, we are picking up that one of the victims here, the kidnap victim, has also simultaneously been, located by the Mysuru police from Humsur. She's being brought back for her statement as well. But, one thing that's quite certain is that there only seems like trouble continuing to mount now for HD Revanna and Prajwal Revanna.
Absolutely, Neha. But as we speak, and even as HD Revanna has been arrested by the SIT, Prajwal remains out of the country. What's the update on that? His 7-day time that he had requested for had been rejected. Any update on his whereabouts and where this probe is heading as regards to Prajwal?
Well, yes, Shreya, while, of course, initial reports suggested that Prajwal Revanna was in Germany, there are, of course, later reports now that have come in from some sources that he may have even moved to Dubai. As far as his whereabouts are concerned, it's imperative to mention that the government today, in a very big step, has written to the CBI to issue a blue corner notice now for him, which essentially means that all efforts are on to identify his location and bring him back and have him arrested at the earliest. Now, as far as, of course, he is concerned, several sources now within the police department telling us that, it's not looking good for him. Once, of course, he is located, he would possibly be arrested immediately. Earlier, a lookout notice was issued for him, but now, of course, the SIT here only taking it a step further, writing to the CBI, to the central agencies to ensure that all efforts are put in to bring him back. We'll, of course, really have to wait and see where this sex tape saga ends, because it does not look good. At a time like this, of course, at the peak of the elections in the state, it only seems like there is trouble mounting now for the JDS.
Right, Neha, you keep a track of all these developments that are happening in Karnataka. We'll keep coming back to you for the latest. Thank you very much for joining us at the moment and helping us understand where this probe has reached. The latest being, of course, HD Revanna, the father of Prajwal Revanna, now being arrested by the SIT. Meanwhile, in a disturbed